Right. So right. So we have seen this thing Metapivot, right? Last time or not, I do not remember. Metapivot is very simple component, doesn't have much parameter. So if we want to do something like row to column, column to row, so we can use Metapivot. Yes, guys, my voice is audible properly, or still there is a issue?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. So suppose if we have this kind of data like C1 and C2 two columns are there. We have seen this or not, I am not sure. Like this, and we want all this data should be in single column, like 2 column or 3 column data is there, and we want all the data into single column, then we can use Metapivot. Like single column, all 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. So all the column will be converted into rows. Such kind of column to row concept we can do by Metapivot. What happened? 1 second. I will reshare the screen. Right. So here you can observe this particular use case, like this is different. 1 minute. Uh, Earlier I have implemented that use case. I didn't remember where it is. 51 page. We have discussed this earlier, right?
Yes.
So Metapivot concept is already done. And this teams and all that one.
In Metapivot, what parameter is there? Can you explain that one?
Yeah, it doesn't have much, just 2 parameter. Like that's why I'm asking that if we have explained this or not. It have this 2 strict parameter like name and column, like column value and column. So name and value, like that. These 2 compulsorily we need to give, and it will be resolved here, column and value. If we are pivoting against something, then that value. Like I will show one simple example. Earlier I have saved it some graph, but I am not sure where it is. We will take one simple file of ID, name, and key, some department ID, suppose 101 ABC and D01. Okay, this is the data, and if we want this two column to be in single and this to be pivot, or if we do all pivoting, not pivoting, all will be in meta pivot, then how it will be look? We'll see this quickly. How the meta pivot component work. You will find this in miscellaneous component here. So whatever work of normalization is there, to some extent you can do in meta pivot. Okay, so what is the DML in meta pivot? Just a simple DML of this two parameter. If you want to give this C1 and C2 or column and value, okay, you can rename it here. And whatever name you are providing here, same kind of value you need to provide here, like string, two string column of any kind of delimiter you can take. And first is a column, another is a value. That's it. So what it will do, it will just combine those all column into single column, like all column will be converted into single column in a row. So column to row. One second, spelling. Okay, I think something here issue. I have not provided proper value here. Val should be the right. Whatever name is given here, same name should be there. If any difference, then it will not work. Okay, so it has converted 4 into 3, 12 records. 4 record per column, such type of 3 column. One second. Like this. So how actually Metapivot just keeping this 3 column on one or another head, that's it. If we will see this ID name, department ID, right, it's getting repeated. Or if we see like this, so all this record of ID column, then all record of name column, then or short by this line, all ID columns data, name columns data, and department ID columns data is like this. So it's just keeping all the data in single column. If you want to pivot something, then you need to give exact data type and name which is there here for that column. Like suppose I want to pivot against department ID. So I will give here department ID, and this DID will be in pivot. So maximum 3 pivot column you can give. Okay, generally this meta pivot is rarely used in real time, but from interview perspective, this kind of question is asked that how to convert a column to row, or one more is there, I will tell you. Okay, so here it's pivoting, like you can observe only two columns are ID and names are there, and corresponding like ID 101, D01 department, ABC. So for both the data, D1 department is pivoting like this. This is the uses. So you want to practice, you can practice this. difficult. Yeah. So next, this one. This use case Hari.text, yeah, day before yesterday on Friday, I think, or we have solved by normalize, right? We can solve this by Metapivot also. Okay. So we have took suppose 4 columns here, C1, C2, C3, C4. For this data is less separated data and last is backslash n. So we have took 4 columns and it is populating like this. So this is first record and this is second record. Then what we have done, we used Metapivot and pivoting C1 and C2. C1, one second, C1 and C2 column. So if we pivot only C1 column, okay, then Hari, car, Hari, bike, Hari. Actually, we do not want to pivot C2 column. So output should be like that. Only C1 column customer name should pivot and remaining should go as it is. One second. Here some extra we mentioned now. That's why it's error. So this column, if we terminate, yeah. Actually, 4 columns are coming. Why? Because one is n backslash n. That's why. So this three. Okay. For this was the use case. Like you have this data and you need to segregate it into 4 columns or 3 columns. Like what was the use case for this particular this one? This is the data and output should be like this. Customer name and insurance. So this Hari, Hari, Hari 3 times it will come, and the insurance things will come here, second column like that. So how to achieve this? We have seen this by normalize on Friday, and by meta pivot. If you want to do, then you can use one more backslash here. Okay, and give string backslash delimiter and name column name. So that will be converted into vertical, like here. Yeah, this like C1, C2, C3, C4. Yeah, 4 columns and all are backslash like that, delimited like this. Okay, and it will convert it into this columns, and after that you can meta pivot. All the columns should be converted into single. Okay, and only this name is pivoting. Customer name is pivoting. Like that also possible. Right. So 2 things. Next, Metapivot related one more question was there. I think I discussed here, but I didn't remember. This team, who is there? Krishna Kumar, have we discussed this team and winning team and this lost number of lost matches?
No.
Okay. Like this is the data. Team is there. India, Pakistan played. India is win. Pakistan, India played. Pakistan win. Like this. So output is supposed to be the name of the team, total match played, and the lost count or win count like that. I need to rerun it one time. Like this. So Sri Lanka, like 1, two match played and one lost, right? Then India, so 1, 2, 3, 3 match played and 2 won, 1 lost. So this is lost count. Okay, like that win count also you can have. How to do this? Can you tell anyone? Try.
Column 2 minus column 3, like that.
Mhm. Column 2 minus column 3 means?
No, sorry. Total count minus win.
Okay, I will help. So see how we are calculating how many match played by this two column, right? India has played 1, 2, 3 match. Pakistan played 1, 2, 3 match. Like this two column only deciding number of match played. If this two column is combined into single column, then we will receive this type of output. Like this single column. Okay, this T1, T2 is combined into one column, team column, and this winning team is pivoting. Like first is India, Pakistan, India win. So this is first record. This record. Okay, T1, T2, and this winning team is pivoting. So what will be the use of this? Once we get this record, if we short it, we can count on top of this. Right? India count 3, Pakistan count 3, Sri Lanka count 2. So total number of match played we will achieve. Now how to achieve winning and lost count? So if India played and India only win, that means it's winning one match won, second match won, one match lost, right? So we can take two counter. One is winning count, one is lost count, or in roll up itself we can do a condition based counting, right? Here we can give this thing. This is a lost count. Like if this team is not equal to winning team, that means it's lost. So this is equal. So loss counter will not increment here. Here loss counter will increment. Right? And how to do this thing I have shown many times, like in template mode also you can give condition based counting, count a comma and this condition that this team is equal to that team, like this. Is it clear guys? Any question here? Yeah.
We can
Like, hmm?
convert this data using Metapivot only or with the normalize also. I have seen a lot of people are referring with normalize actually.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, this kind of
Yeah,
questions.
you can use normalizers if you want, but Metapivot giving more performance over normalize for this small thing. Why? Because this is a small thing. Just you need to combine two columns. So in this case, Metapivot will be good because normalize will be having multi-stage transform logic. If you want to do by normalize, then you can do by that also. Like how to do by normalize, combining two columns into one. So this two, if we want to do by normalize, how to do? We need to use a roll up, I think, first to convert this into a vector. This also into a vector. Then normalize will run to double the size of this vector 8 times, and then it will be uh, till index 4 it will be populating this, and then for 4 onward this, then this will be pivot. Yeah, it will be lengthy, I think little bit lengthy process by normalize. Metapivot, if two columns are need to combine, we can go with metapivot easily. Like what is the code here? That doesn't have any code, just name, value. So team is a value. So these two are going to combine into single column, name is team. And this is getting pivoted. That's it. And it performance wise also this component will be give more good performance because it is not using any multi-stage transform logic. Right. So how you are doing by normalize, like one roll up and one normalize you're using, or how?
Actually, I haven't tried this, but I've seen the actually like explanation in group they are using
Yeah.
normalized. That's why I was asking.
No,
Because
I
Metapivot, I was just thinking like very less people are using. Mostly
yeah, in
means
interviews actually this kind of question asked on Metapivot. Like this is one question and one more question was asked with this kind of, and Cap Gemini is there, and how to convert it into this thing. This can be done by DML level. Metapivot level we can't do this. No, some kind of question was there. I'm not able to remember. So that also we can do by Metapivot. In that also we need to combine two columns and convert it into one. So column to row, whenever is coming, we are going with Metapivot. With normalize, how it is going on, you can send me the logic. Okay, either there will be one roll up and one normalize, two things you need to use for just this work.
okay.